Hello and welcome to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events for this small weather event. Recording this Thursday, January the 5th, shortly after 10:50. It's 10:19 right now is the time. Everything is on track. I apologize for being a little late this morning. I like to get videos out there in the morning leading up to these events. I still think this is going to be a light event, but it will be one that will cause some roads to slicken up. And I think there will be a few closings, so stay with Channel 7 on that. Again, this is not an event where you need to panic and stock up on items. You're not going to be snowed in. But roads are going to be slick for a while tomorrow morning. And I've got a lot of data that I want to share with you. The first thing I want to do is share with you the RPM computer model. And this is its latest run. And it's not going to be perfect at all, but this is by 12:30 in the morning. You see an area of light snow coming out of Oklahoma. I think it'll be a little bit more expansive than that. Each different run of the computer model is different. Remember, I have been highlighting the central 1/3 of the state. This waffles around quite a bit from run to run. So the timing of this at 3 a.m. is a little uncertain. I'll show you why in just a little bit. There's still uncertainties with this. And the amounts, where the highest amount set up, and they're not going to be high, but where the highest amount set up, still not 100% clear. By 5 a.m., you see that this is the axis right in here where you're seeing some of the snowfall. It's not far northern Arkansas, according to the RPM, and it's not southern Arkansas. Again, according to the RPM. Still some leftover flurries by 7:30, and then maybe a little bit of something down here in southeast Arkansas later on in the morning. You see that into the afternoon, but it shouldn't amount to much. So what is the RPM putting out? Remember, this is just a computer model. The next run will change. Remember yesterday I was doing, I think I was on Facebook Live, and a new run came out where it showed nothing, and then all of a sudden it popped up to 2 inches, and now look at it. It's like I told you. But just look at the corridor. That's what we're trying to figure out. Where does that set up? Not much up here, not much down here, but there could be some. All right, so that's the RPM. What say you, NAM? All right. So this is the NAM at 6 a.m. It's a little bit different, isn't it? Not to Little Rock. I also got the temperatures overlaid, 24 degrees. And, whoops, let me back that up just a little bit here. So this is at 10 a.m. Completely different, isn't it? It's a little bit further towards the north. Look at the temperatures, too, 22. So whatever falls is going to stick, teens across northern Arkansas. So it's got the metro, but the heavier stuff just north of the metro. And then you see this right in here. This is, according to this is where the NAM sees snow, with little, if anything, across the south. So like I told you, there are differences that still must be resolved. And then it's gone. Whoa, 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 back up, back up. Yeah, that's cold. Those aren't wind chills either. Whew, Saturday morning. Okay, now, this is the HRRR. The blue line that you see is the freezing line, the 32-degree line. I would just ignore that right now because I think most of us are going to be below freezing. But remember the RPM, and the RPM showed a smaller area. This is at midnight, like this. Notice how the HRRR is more expansive. This is what I think is more in line with reality. See if I can, yeah. I think this is, you see this area of snow coming out of the plains and streaking towards Arkansas. So if you were to, and this is as far out as it goes. So let's say you extrapolate that. It's a big word, Todd. Something like that. Again, there's that central 1/3 of the state that I think is possible. So NAM, by the way, I skipped over this, but the NAM snowfall accumulations, again, you can't look at this literally, but you can see the 1-inch line doing something like that. So it's a little bit different, but not by much. The GFS. By the way, don't look at these amounts and think that this is what's exactly going to happen, but it does have that area. Again, there's that area. Not as much here, not as much here, and it's more in here. Boy, my drawing is just. Oof. So that's ignore the amounts. Here's the European computer model, which has mostly an inch or less. This is the run from last night. Now, let's show you. Oh, my goodness. It's just a white screen. That's what it's going to look like tomorrow morning, everybody. Just kidding. All right, so this is the new GFS. Gosh, I hope I have this up right. I do. So this is the new GFS off of weatherbell.com that came out just a little while ago. Again, I wouldn't trust the amounts on this where it's showing 2-3 inch amounts. I wouldn't trust that at this time, but look at where it's putting it. It's in that area, not much north, little if any south. It's in that central 1/3 of the state, which of course includes Garland, Saline, Pulaski, Faulkner, Lone Oak, Perry, Grant, Jefferson, Arkansas County, all that area in the metro. It includes that. So that's why I think that and I would show you the school con index right now. I am updating it. School con is going to increase. I've got a feeling. Channel 7 coverage tomorrow morning, bright and early. I will shave for it. I promise you, I will shave. Here's the bad thing about this. Look at that. It's gray. Thank you for your trust. And thank you for coming to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events.